home to the majority of the world's population, high-growth markets like India, Indonesia, and Russia are expected to grow 3 times faster than developed economies by 2020. And in these markets is an increasing population of middle class, consumers who for the first time in their lives have disposable income. They have the same aspirations as their counterparts in developed economies: education, job, family, home, and a car. For Nissan Motor, this is an opportunity.
We are here to make an offer to make sure that every single person who would love to buy a car can buy a car and can buy a car from our company. That's the reason for which we are launching the Datsun brand.
The iconic Datsun brand had transformed personal mobility in Japan and around the world.
Datsun was known for a product which was robust, reliable, and affordable. We're going to add to it good quality, and we're going to add to it modernity.
D.A.T in the Datsun brand name, representing the core values of dream, access, trust, became the brand's guiding philosophy, making the dream of car ownership a reality, providing access to worry-free car ownership and delivering trust by ensuring transparency, sincerity, and reliability. This philosophy guides Datsun's approach in developing products, nurturing customer relationships, building business partnerships, and contributing to society. The first 4 markets were India, Indonesia, Russia, and South Africa.
Datsun is going to be a global brand with a local product. We're going to fit the product to the market.
Vincent Kobe has vast experience in business development and project management at Nissan. He was tapped to spearhead the Datsun business.
So it's an amazing challenge to bring back an iconic brand and make it a new source of pride of ownership for new customers around the world.
The first 3 markets identified were India, Indonesia, and Russia.
So those 3 markets have things in common in spite of their geography differences: high population, stable growth, and a very optimistic emerging middle class.
South Africa became the 4th market.
Why South Africa? This is a historical country for Datsun. In the late 70s, Datsun was #1 brand. South Africa is obviously the entrance to the continent of Africa, which is, to be very clear, the next big thing in the car industry.
The Datsun team embarked on an ambitious plan to launch the new Datsun and have the first models on sale by 2014. Koichiro Okamoto was tasked with researching the markets in depth and developing the product lineup.
お客さんの思い、車に対する思いも非常に強くてシンプルで、それに対する我々の回答も強くてシンプルで、そして魅力的であるべきだと思いました。前型がなかったので、もう一つ国を集中できたんですね。
In India, the core of the market is the 5-door hatchback, while in Indonesia, MPVs, cars with 3 rows of seats, comprise 60% of the market share.
We developed a family on which we made a hatchback called the Datsun Go, focusing on India, and a 3-row 7-seater called Go Plus, focusing on Indonesia. And then we expanded those product capabilities to make sure that they could actually be attractive in both markets. For Russia, core of the market means bigger cars, bigger engine, higher speed, higher level of equipment. So we defined for Russia a completely different lineup of a sedan called Hondo and a hatchback called Mido, which were focusing on the particular demands of a Russian customer.
The team focused on a product offer tailored to the desires of emerging middle-class consumers, a modern, quality car they could trust and be proud to own.
I think the modernity is very important for Datsun because we have the target customers and they are looking for something very new. They are looking for something very trendy. And then we also want to grow with them And then we are not relying on just the heritage of the Datsun. That's the importance of the modernity for Datsun.
デザイナーもエンジニアリングも我々もその昔のダットさんの持っている軽快感、フットワークの良さ、それをですね新生ダットさんでも知らず知らずにダットさんという名前のもとに織り込んでいると思ってます。
I mean, the potential of growth is huge. India will be the third world market in terms of automotive by 2020. Indian markets want new things. A very young market who aspires to new releases, new products on a very regular basis.
The first Datsun model targeted the entry-level segment.
This is a very, very price-sensitive and competitive segment. We will see a lot more offerings which are technologically fairly competent without having to compromise on performance characteristic as well.
From his base in India, Datsun's former Assistant Chief Vehicle Engineer, Krishnan Sundararajan, started developing both the Go and Go Plus with the local team to realize the concept conceived by product planning.
We will give emotional value to the customer. We will also make them proud to own the Datsun brand. And we have put the best technologies to give the best specification, at least in the segment.
Datsun Go and Go Plus are best in class in terms of fuel economy, driving performance, styling, roominess, and durability.
We have to show to the market that there is a new tradition possible. To tell them that for the same cost, you can have more. You can have more power, more room, and more design.
As a Datsun brand, we didn't want to compromise on quality, reliability and durability.
The next challenge was to produce and deliver the cars at a competitive price.
This has been a very deliberate strategy from the beginning. So it's necessary that we can build a car at the lowest TDC, total delivered cost, in order that we can price it competitively in the market.
The Renault-Nissan Alliance manufacturing plant in Oragadam, Chennai, produces vehicles based on the Alliance production way to ensure highest quality, but also locally sources 95% of the components for Datsun models.
Supplier capability is a key element for us to build a car that meets the customer requirements and expectations. We work with the suppliers closely through the production preparation period and also after production in order to get continuous improvement.
Mondo Automotive is a Tier 1 supplier to the plant, producing electric power steering and brake components.
We worked with Renault-Nissan teams trying to see what we can localize. There are extensive trials, design approvals, product part approvals. The speed at which Renault-Nissan worked with us in terms of localization to gain the competitiveness was fabulous.
Proximity of suppliers to the factory also translates into efficiency.
Staying close to the customer definitely helps ensuring quick deliveries. We have just-in-time supplies coming out of our plants on a regular basis to the plants of Renault-Nissan.
We've been on this for 4 years. We launched production yesterday. Today is the official start of sale of Datsun Go in India. First Datsun in the 21st century.
Datsun is enhanced to respond to the dreams of many Indians, but the next step after a two-wheelers is to have a real car that is trustworthy, reliable, built up with good quality, fuel efficient, roomy enough for the whole family and even more.
The Datsun Go is a custom fit for India. For Indonesia, where big families are the norm, the team developed the Go Plus, featuring 3 rows of seats in a compact body.
The world premiere of Datsun Go Plus. Everybody knows that Indonesia is a market of MPV, where everybody like, wow, you're so brave. You're bringing an MPV with such price, where everyone else is bringing just a hatchback. So that was really a very good strategy.
When Indonesia was selected as one of the first countries to launch Datsun, of course we are very excited because we have a strong belief that the Indonesian market will grow a lot. We need to have a suitable product for the market.
Forecast to increase exponentially to 140 million people by 2020, Indonesia's rising middle class are aspiring, ambitious, and optimistic. Ties to family and community are their priority, and a car represents more than just a mode of transport. Sandy, a musician and a high school music teacher, is a new Datsun owner. He upgraded from a two-wheeler to cater to his growing family.
Apalagi istri sedang hamil, mengandung, sudah tidak bisa pakai motor. Akhirnya kita memutuskan untuk mencari-cari, akhirnya kita pilih Datsun karena buat keluarga kita itu nyaman. Udah gitu kan saya ngambilnya yang Go Plus karena bisa 7 dalam artian kalau saya ngajak mertua, keluarga, saudara.
He also uses the Go Plus to move around with his band.
Impian saya pertama mungkin band saya bisa berkarya di Indonesia. Ya, Datsun yang saya punya ini sangat membantu saya dalam pekerjaan sama karir. Atau bahkan saya sering pakai kendaraan itu untuk manggung sama teman-teman band. Jadi cukup berempat, berlima, gitar, bass di belakang sangat cukup sekali. Nah, menurut saya itu enak karena sudah irit juga, yang irit banget gitu. Kalau saya ada keluar kota ke Bandung atau kemana, yang tadinya saya pakai mobil yang lain itu bisa 2 kali lipat, saya cuma sekali ngisi.
Sandy joined his local Datsun Go Plus community, and a sticker decal on the car's window displays his DGCI members number.
Pertama, kalau saya beli spare part atau saya akan memodifikasi mobil, pasti kita di situ ada sharing. Terus kita sering ketemu, kalau kita sebutnya kopdar, gitu, kopi darat gitu di beberapa tempat. Kita enggak, karena keluarga pun diikut. Nah, harus ikut. Di DGCI pun ada DGCI Imamsnya. Ya paling dekat sih programnya yang sering dari ya ada arisan. Jadi
Recognizing the importance of community, Datsun Indonesia organizes Datsun Day every year. The event attracts people from all over the country, from the Datsun curious to die-hard Datsun fans. Another community initiative is Datsun Rising Challenge.
We encourage the young entrepreneurs to submit their business proposal to us, and we selected the best business proposal, and we equip them with all the knowledge they need to sustain the business and make it profitable. Datsun is actually acting as a facilitator to make their dreams come true.
The winner is Woro Aniliayati.
Woro triumphed over 1,000 competitors to win a new Datsun Go Plus and cash with her environmentally friendly business, making sulfate and paraffin-free soap.
I really don't have much time for me time and for my couple, so I think why don't we start a business together so we could have a time together, we work together.
Having a car is make my business better because I can deliver my soap without getting wet. Can keep a lot of soap in my car. More delivery to go, more people to approach.
Every day I have a different experience. After I win this competition, I got more publicity. I got interviewed by 2 television networks. A lot of people order my soap. My goal is everyone in Indonesia is know my soap.
For Datsun owners like Sandy and Woro, access to a car has helped them achieve their dreams.
Datsun is now seen as an aspirational brand, and this is kind of impressed me a lot because those people are thinking that if they are excel to the next level, to the better future, they will think of Datsun as their new car.
Russia, as the largest country in the world with extremes of geography, climate, and road conditions, required a completely different approach. Success in this landscape hinged upon having a strong local partner, Avtovaz.
For us, it was an amazing opportunity. We could collaborate with a company having the best knowledge of the Russian customer and the Russian market, a very capable plant located in Togliatti. And we built with Avtovaz a very win-win collaboration.
Avtovaz employs some 55,000 workers and has one of the largest car manufacturing plants in Europe, with capacity to produce up to 1.4 million cars a year.
This win-win should continue, allowing us to reach 40% market share with a level of profit that would have been impossible if each one was going his own way.
When I look at Avtovaz, it's a great Russian company. To tell our workers that we have the opportunity to build world-class Datsun products is first a big responsibility. This also helps us to improve our own production processes and our own production quality. So I would say it's difficult, but if we do everything right, yes, it's a win-win.
Maxim Sarjev, chief vehicle engineer for the Ondo sedan and Mido hatchback, was put in charge to realize the project from Avtovaz.
Это было найти правильное взаимопонимание между нашими культурами, между нашими компаниями, между специалистами. При разработке продукта команда состояла из нескольких человек. Это был инженер, это был технолог, это был эксперт, приглашенный с компании Nissan, который на достаточно продолжительном времени жил здесь, в Тольятти, работал рука об руку.
Мне очень понравилась концепция, глобальный бренд и локальный продукт, который позволяет действительно сделать автомобиль для российских потребителей, именно тот автомобиль, который нужен нашим покупателям. И это настоящий вызов, поскольку необходимо было сделать автомобиль, используя российские компоненты, но на уровне качества Nissan, на уровне японского качества.
In order to manufacture cars to the specified quality, production lines were rapidly modernized, using the Kaizen approach, the Japanese principle of continuous improvement and enhancement.
Мы знали эту систему, но применять ее мы не применяли. А сейчас мы внедряем систему Kaizen на производство. Это помогает нам улучшать качество наших автомобилей.
Это действительно, я бы сказал, прорыв, который позволяет нам выпускать современную конкурентоспособную продукцию под разными брендами, но на одной производственной площадке. И в этой конкурентной борьбе мы делаем все шаги для того, чтобы стать максимально конкурентоспособными и эффективными. И в этом нам очень сильно помогли специалисты Nissan.
Partnering with Avtovaz was key, but the business needed successful dealer partnerships too. Jerome Sego, then head of Datsun Russia, had to first convince existing Nissan dealers to take on the new brand.
It was a very crucial moment for us because we thought at that time that we had only one chance to convince them to invest in the brand. But at that time we don't have anything to show, only some sketch, only some draft of dealership and the business case.
Based on established trust and experience working with Nissan, many dealers readily invested.
Значит, нами решение было принято, я думаю, в течение месяца о том, что мы идем в это. Приходом на завод Альянса Renault-Nissan мы реально видим, значит, качественные изменения автомобилей и понимали, что автомобиль, который будет носить имя Datsun, он будет очень хорошего эксплуатационного качества, именно разработан под наши реалии российских дорог и под реалии российского рынка.
So we have selected the best dealers, the best performers in terms of sales and after sales, and those who were financially strong. And we started with 23 branded new outlets in September 2014.
The dealers understood that Datsun and Nissan are complementing, and I think this is also the key success factor of the Datsun brand.
Datsun's philosophy of dream, access, and trust extends beyond products and customers. It's a promise to local business partners as well.
We have really a fantastic network. We have dealers who are supporting the brand. We need to continue to grow the brand makes the brand known, but also makes the brand appreciated by our customers.
Сейчас, когда мы автомобили уже начинаем торговать, клиент очень доволен.
Когда встречаешь автомобиль на дорогах, испытываешь гордость. Гордость за проделанную работу, гордость за ту команду, которая участвовала в этом проекте. Гордость за то, что удалось достичь все то, о чем мечтали и планировали с самого начала.
We enter into a covenant that we shall build a society without any fear, a rainbow nation, at peace with itself and the world.
The history in South Africa is no secret. The Rainbow Nation was born, and I think it opened up a lot of opportunity for everybody.
In South Africa, there's an abundance of energy and a generation of optimistic youths living better than their parents. They have more freedom, more choices, and more opportunities.
We've become more daring. We're colorful now. We're full of innovation. We want to do all sorts of exciting things. And in order for one to meet that kind of lifestyle, one's own mobility is a very necessary thing.
Despite government efforts, public transportation infrastructure in South Africa remains underdeveloped and fragmented. Trains, buses, and minibus taxis are the common modes of public transport. Fares are cheap, but service is infrequent.
There's a lot of challenges because, first of all, the bus schedule, they're never on time.
Sometimes they don't come, the buses are very inconsistent, and when they fall, they don't let you on.
And if you're lucky enough to get in, then you'd stand.
Because sometimes they tend to strike on random days, so I give up and then I go back home.
You have to wait a very long time, so you can't really rely too much on public transport.
You know, in order to honor appointments and to be accessible, we do need cars.
I think a car would give me much more independence, more freedom.
It'd be so easy. Oh my soul. I wouldn't have to worry who gets me to school early when it's time for my test.
Yes, we all aspire to get our own cars.
I'm neither here nor there. It echoes around these.
Kitty Mopang, freelance performer and NGO volunteer, has accomplished just that.
Now I have my Datsun Go. Before that, it was a bit of a mission.
I needed something efficient and something I could afford.
Since I got my car, a lot of things have changed.
For me, I think it's allowed me to take more jobs, and being able to take more jobs means making a bigger income. Bigger income means getting and achieving my goals.
And I also needed something with great petrol consumption. The cheaper my running costs and production costs are, the better it is for me to carry on doing what I love.
I'm moving swiftly across the cracks and shadows of this town, stepping on toes and knocking doors down.
Customers like Kitty can rely on Datsun's comprehensive after-sales service to keep her car and her life running smoothly.
We've been able to put a viable proposition to a rising middle class who's now, kind of needs a job to be able to afford a car, to be able to better oneself in life.
We've achieved quite a lot, I would say, in the last 5 years, moving from a project, a white sheet of paper, to selling more than 100,000 cars around the world. Look around you. There's a number of countries, areas in the world where population is growing, income is growing, and the demand for individual mobility is progressively emerging. You can always expect us to be very keen in supporting the emergence of a very aspirational middle class in many countries around the world.
This is just the beginning of Datsun's return. The values of dream, access, and trust will continue to influence the next phase in the Datsun story, empowering people to achieve their dreams, creating access to new opportunities, trusting that life will get better.